And we might as well add Sedona onto this while we're just going up here to get my water. Now, I could only come up here during the middle of the week because you would never, ever want to try and go through this town on a weekend in the tourist season. All little shops up in here. Of course, the famous pink Jeep tours. Just walk right out in front of you here because they're on vacation in Sedona. And when my generation dies off, I don't know who's going to support all this stuff. So God bless and enjoy from Sedona, Arizona. We're up here in Oak Creek Canyon, and here's a little spot I come up here and get my water. I'm going to take a little video coming back out of here because never seen the canyon this green before. Of course, you've had all these really good rains lately, and you always meet the most interesting people at that little water stop there. One lady came from all the way down south of Eloy, north of Tucson, to get her drinking water from that spot. So, always meet interesting people at that little where I go to get my water. As you can see, this is Oak Creek Canyon is beautiful anyway, but it is really beautiful now. We'll see if I can hold this camera steady till we get all the way down to Slide Rock. I think today's the 17th of September, August, or 16th or 17th. People are still lined up down at Slide Rock on a Wednesday afternoon. Tried to burn this place down a few years ago. And I know it was the government, because they started this place on fire and immediately said, well, we're going to shut down this entire area for 7 years or something like that for environmental studies or some crap like that. And that was just all part of Agenda 21, trying to keep us out of our own forest, and especially this beautiful canyon back up in here. It's a source for my water and a lot of other people. Anyway, somebody or something happened, and within 6 months to a year, all that bullshit got stopped. And you can tell by this canyon ain't gonna ever burn down. There's part of the cliffs up there on the right that caught on fire, way up there at the top. But they were using that for an excuse to shut down this canyon. They just do this crap all the time, like they're trying to convince us that the Pacific Ocean is dying bullshit. With nuclear radiation, when there's no such thing as a nuke even. Look up the word atom. It's a theory. How do you make an atom bomb out of a theory? You can't. I'm going to try to make it to Slide Rock, but my arm is getting tired now, so. And I got a tourist in front of me. He just really slowed us down. Always happens. You get down in this canyon here, you get behind the tourist. There's Cole's Cabins on the left here. I stayed there several nights. I was wearing a friend's cabin. He called it a cabin. It was a huge house up in Kachina Village by Sedona. Well, you get the idea how green it is in here. My arm is starting to break here, so I've kept it up here for almost 6 minutes. So, as always, God bless and enjoy from a summer drive through Oak Creek Canyon north of Sedona, Arizona. Bye-bye. Okay, now we're starting to drop down into a little canyon down in here where Slide Rock sets. I'll just splice these together. Seeing some of the red rock Sedona is famous for here. And this is the little cathedral where Slide Rock sets down in here. And right off to your right, of course, is Oak Creek. And Slide Rock. Right down there in that canyon, but we're not going to be able to capture it. But it's just right in here. Beautiful. God bless and enjoy from north of Sedona. Okay, we're entering Sedona from the north, going south into Sedona towards Phoenix. Like I said, it's kind of, you'd never, this is really, really dead, but you would never, ever, ever see this on a weekend. And I guess maybe the season's winding down and the kids are getting ready back to school and stuff, because this here is usually a long wait. These two lights, I've spent 45 minutes trying to get through this town. It's only got 2 lights. Eaten there plenty of times. Come on, let's go. And that is pretty much it right there. Downtown Sedona. Enjoy.